Welcome to the course of learning Python. By here, we'll be beginning with the actual course content of learning Python. Therefore, before beginning, I request you all to download one of the popular Python IDE, which includes the Anaconda or PyCharm. You could use either of them, they are both equally effective. To download one of these IDEs, I will provide the links of both in the description so you could go through them and get one of the IDEs. Anaconda, on one hand, is an online compiler which gives you with ample of features and opportunities to run your code, execute them. And PyCharm is a specific Python IDE where you could run your code and see if it is working effectively. Also, I would request as we go ahead in the course, please simultaneously along with the video try the code so that you could get better understanding of what actually you are learning. By this, we move ahead to our very first topic of keywords and identifiers. The objective of today's lecture would be what are keywords, what are the rules for keywords, what are the identifiers, and what are the rules to define the identifier. So let's have a look at what actually keywords are. Keywords are the reserved words in Python which are used to define the syntax and structure the Python language. As the definition looks very simple, let us try to understand keywords in a more simpler manner. Actually, keywords are something which are predefined for any language. Those of you have the prior knowledge of any other programming languages like C, C++, or Java or any other languages must be knowing that in every language there are some defined words which are set for you to use them as it is, which includes the if, else, while, for, many more. Similarly, keywords are also provided in Python. Python हमें keywords ऐसे provide करता है जो बाकी programming languages से कुछ similar words होते हैं and there are also some different or new words which we'll see as we move towards the programming section. So let's try to understand actually keywords काम कैसे करते हैं. There are certain rules to define the keywords. So let's see what are the rules for keywords. The keywords are case sensitive. The first of all, I would like to mention Python itself is a case sensitive language. So whenever you're working with Python, you have to be very effective about what you're writing or what you're coding or programming. Next, we cannot use the keywords as a variable name or a function name or any other identifiers. The identifiers is a name that is used to identify a variable, function, class, module, or other object. Identifiers is something we could say it's a name, like we name a baby or we give names to different objects or things. Similarly, when we code, we have to provide some names to the variables that the user has to use while he has to code. So we'll look about it. Don't get worried or don't get messed up. We'll see it in the programming sections and you'll understand it well. तो identifiers एक तरीके से वी आर गिविंग नेम. हम किसी चीज को नाम दे रहे हैं, जैसे अगर हम कोई फंक्शन यूज कर रहे हैं या कोई वेरिएबल यूज कर रहे हैं या हम कोई क्लास यूज कर रहे हैं तो हम उसको एक नाम देते हैं सो दैट व्हेन वी गिव अ नेम द नेक्स्ट टाइम वी कुड यूज इट बाय आवर नेम्स. So there are again some rules to use the identifiers. So let's see what are the rules for identifiers. Uh, an identifier always will start with a letter, either capitalized A to Z or small a to Z. Then next it can have digits from 0 to 9. Next, it does not allow any other symbols than an underscore. Now let's see what we have learned in this lesson. Let's conclude it. Today we have successfully learned about the keywords, the identifiers, and their users. यानी हमने ये सीखा है कि what actually keywords are. Keywords are the predefined sets जिनको हम already ready-made use कर सकते हैं अपने कोड में ताकि वो हमारा जो काम है वो आसान करते हैं. Identifiers are the name of the variables, functions और से सपोज द क्लासेस और मॉड्यूल्स जो हम खुद डिफाइन करते हैं, जो कि हमें कोड को लिखने में हेल्प करते हैं, एंड उनका यूज सीखा है हमने कि हम उनको कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं, लाइक हाउ कैन वी यूज द कीवर्ड्स और हाउ कुड वी यूज द आइडेंटिफायर्स, एंड बाय दिस विल कंक्लूड दिस सेशन. Thank you.